This is getting exciting because we just got the latest updated banner roadmap for version 6.5, all the way to version 7.0. And honestly, this is looking absolutely insane to me. So, hello everyone, welcome back. It's me, your granny, and today we are going to discuss the complete updated banners, including all the new characters and all the confirmed reruns, detailed phase breakdowns, character synergies, and yeah, new Welcome giveaway is almost here. We just need 200 subscribers more to hit 2K milestone. We're so close to hitting this target, so make sure to subscribe. Also, before we jump in, a quick word for our sponsor. New banners are finally here, and before you go spending all your money in the shop, let me tell you something that can save you a lot of money. Check out Top Up Live, a site where you can top up all the most popular Hoyoverse and other games at crazy lower prices. Not only that, if you use my link, you can get up to 30% off compared to in-game purchases. It's super easy to use. Just enter your UID and server, and you're good to go. The platform is completely secured, and your top-ups will delivered within minutes. And if that's not enough, you can use my code GRANNY for an extra 12% off. So check out the link in the description or pinned comment to grab these deals. Now, all thoughts on this massive lineup which is upcoming. This video is definitely going to be packed with tons of useful information, so grab your favorite snack and hear me out. Honestly, this is going to be really worth your time. Without further ado, first, let's break down the 6.5 version banner lineup in detail. As per confirmed news from reliable sources, we are getting 4 characters in total for this patch. In Phase 1, we have Linnea as the new 5-star character alongside Chaska as the rerun. Now, Hoyoverse almost always puts new characters in Phase 1, and since Linnea is the only new unit in 6.5, she definitely gets the first phase spot. Chaska fills the rerun slot perfectly. Linnea is a really unique geo-def scaling support character who brings the new lunar crystallized reactions to the game. She's going to be really important for any geo team composition you're building. Chaska is a strong physical and normal attack DPS character from Natlan, and she's been performing incredibly well in the meta since her release. Having her in Phase 1 alongside Linnea gives players a choice between pulling for a new support or trying to get a strong DPS character. In Phase 2, we have Nefer and Llama both as reruns. Now, here's the really interesting thing about this lineup and why it makes so much sense. Llama is actually Nefer's best support character, and Hoyoverse tends to run DPS and support together in the same phase to encourage synergies. Nefer is a Dendro main DPS character who performs incredibly well in Bloom-focused teams. Llama is a Dendro support who enables those Bloom and Lunar Bloom reactions that Nefer needs. This is a really smart strategy by Hoyoverse because it encourages players to pull for both characters if they want to build the optimal team composition with maximum damage output. As we are talking about multiple versions here with some really hyped characters coming up, don't choke, for real, guys. Now, moving on to version 6.6, this is where things get really interesting and exciting. We are getting Nicole RERUN as the new 5-star character, and she's supposedly a pyro support character designed specifically for Varka teams. We also have Durin coming back as another rerun character. Durin is a strong pyro off-field support character who has been really valuable for players who want to build pyro-focused teams. In Phase 1, Nicole and Durin are paired together, which makes total sense because they work really well with the same team setups and can enable similar reaction types. Hoyoverse definitely likes pairing synergy characters together in the same phase because it makes players want to pull for multiple characters at once. If you're interested in building a Pyro team or Varka team specifically, having both Nicole and RERUN available in Phase 1 is really convenient. In Phase 2, we have an Archon rerun, which could either be Mavwika or Raiden Shogun, and we also have Citlali as another rerun character. Now, Citlali is a really strong cryo support who works well with both Melt and Freeze teams. Having an Archon in Phase 2 is interesting because Archon characters are always top tier and highly sought after by the community. There's also some information about Lohen possibly coming to the standard banner instead of being a limited 5-star character, but this is not confirmed yet, so take it with a grain of salt. By the way, did you subscribe to join the upcoming Welkin giveaway? If didn't, hit that button and don't forget to like video too. Now, here's where it gets really exciting and hype building. Version 6.7 is bringing us Sandrone as the new 5-star character, and according to the latest information, Sandrone is an Electro Superconduct support character, and she's supposedly designed specifically for characters like Raiden Shogun and future Cryo-Electro teams. Her kit sounds really unique and innovative, and could open up completely new team-building possibilities that we haven't explored before in the game. Electro Superconduct is a reaction that reduces physical resistance, so having a dedicated electro support like Sandrone could enable some really interesting physical DPS teams that maybe weren't viable before. The fact that she's maybe designed for Eula, Raiden, and Cryo-Electro teams suggests that Hoyoverse might be planning some really cool interactions in the future. For the reruns in 6.7, we have either Mualani or Kinich coming back as a rerun, and we will also have Columbina getting a rerun in here, which is 99% confirmed. And here's why Columbina makes sense for this patch. Specifically, Archon tier characters usually get a rerun 4 to 6 patches after their initial release. If you look at the pattern, it's the release patch, then 4 patches later, they typically come back. So if Columbina released earlier, then 6.7 definitely fits the cycle perfectly for her rerun. Columbina is a really strong Hydro off-field DPS character who was super hyped when she first released. Having her rerun in 6.7 gives players who missed her the first time around another opportunity to grab her and build powerful Lunar Hydro reaction teams. But now, let me tell you about the character that's going to make the entire community go absolutely bust with excitement. So as per the new leaks, version 6.8, or the starting of version 7, is bringing us Alice. Yes, you heard me right. Klee's mom is finally becoming a playable character after all these years. And honestly, this is not just because she's Klee's mom, but because Alice is basically a character who treats reality like a complete playground. She's been framed in the story as someone who can stitch Mondstadt, the Hexen Circle, and all these world mysteries together in one casual conversation and still feel totally in character. She's the kind of person who manipulates reality for fun and doesn't follow normal rules. Story-wise, this is absolutely huge because Klee's backstory is going to stop being just cute flavor and is going to start becoming genuinely plot relevant to the main narrative. But this is still very early info, and if Alice really arrives as a 5-star Pyro Catalyst, you can picture a really flashy, high-ceiling kit that bends normal rotation rules completely. We might see short, explosive windows, weird buff routing mechanics, or even exploration perks that make her feel like she's literally breaking Teyvat on purpose. That's how unique and game-changing her character design could be. She could potentially be one of the most broken characters in the game if Hoyoverse designs her properly. Now, here's the important part that you need to know. Alice can either come at the starting of version 7, or she might be in 6.8 if we get a 6.8 version at all. Either way, whenever she arrives, expect the community to absolutely lose their minds completely. The hype for this character is already massive, and we haven't even seen her kit yet. Starting from version 7, the complete map of Mar Javari will finally be released, which means we'll have the entire Node Cry region fully explored. Following the conclusion of this chapter, which is the final chapter of Act 1 of Genshin Impact Story, Genshin 2 is set to launch, which is just justified as new name. The game will not change in literal sense, so this is going to be absolutely massive. And honestly, it's going to change everything about how we experience the game. So what do you guys think about this entire roadmap? Are you planning to pull for Linnea in Phase 1 of 6.5? Or are you hyped for Sandrone in 6.7? Most importantly, are you going to skip for everything just to guarantee you get Alice when she drops? Let me know in the comments because I really want to read your thoughts and know who you are most excited about pulling for. That's all about the complete 6.5 to 7.0 latest banner roadmap. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!